And welcome back to You Like It, We Don't. I'm one of your three hosts, Urbia.
I'm Jin. Maeve.
Maeve, wake up.
Maeve.
Wake up.
Fucking Maeve!
What? Uncle Johnny, not the dress again!
Okay. This is something
we're
you
recording.
want to talk about. I feel there's context here that I need.
Trust me, you don't want to know this context.
Who's this uncle?
It's Uncle Yimi.
Uncle Ian.
Uncle
Is he
Yimi.
the one that offered me sweets that one time?
Yes.
He really liked the Cosby Show for some reason.
Yeah. He really liked the
liked
Cosby Show. We always had to leave him alone in his room for the entire duration. But okay, in all honesty though, everyone, this is our first countdown list. We're each going to give our top 5 best things to fall asleep to, or best media things to fall asleep
For
to.
everyone suffering from insomnia, might want to take down a few notes here.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely.
So yeah, we're gonna do. We're each gonna go through ours one by one, and hope you guys enjoy. Okay, Urbia, start us off with yours.
So my number 5 is documentaries about murder, kidnapping, and cults. If you ever seen that one South Park episode, Murder Porn, I like falling asleep to this. I don't know what it is, but like when I hear investigations in the background and there's that specific voice the narrator uses, it just makes me just go to sleep immediately. Just last night I was listening to a documentary about dangerous cults and I went to sleep so quickly. It was ridiculous.
It's like, and he took them and he chopped them up into little pieces and put their bags out to sea.
Yeah, some people like lullabies. I like murder porn.
Worse is those interviews when the cop comes on. It was the most disgusting scene I have ever experienced, and I wish upon nobody to ever see that again. You're like, show some fucking emotion.
Come on, jeez.
Alright, my number 5 thing to fall asleep to, cricket. Specifically, those 5-day test crickets.
Right, so just explain for the
Okay,
audience,
for
because
the
a lot of
people
people
who
who
don't
won't
know
what
what's
cricket
going on.
is.
Alright. With cricket, you can get a different kind of variations. The T20 cricket, which basically boils down to only 20 overs, which can last anywhere from just a few hours, depending on how it goes. That's actually pretty exciting because the batsman is constantly trying to do the best that he can because he knows that there's a time pressure. He has to rack up runs as quickly as he can. Well, the bowlers are obviously giving it their all to get this guy out. 5-day test cricket is just as it sounds. It's the same match that goes on for 5 days. Nobody gives a shit about what's going on. The bowler doesn't give its all. The batsman doesn't mind just side-swiping one or two of them. Here's how I know everyone finds it boring. The people watching are piss drunk within the next 3 hours. You don't drink like that if you're into the game.
Yes.
And that's why I just stick that on the TV, and I just have to, sort of make myself comfortable out like a light.
Okay, one quick question though. When does the touchdown
And the Stewart's inquiry, then they touch a lot.
Can I just ask, how do you get an ace before you get the touchdown?
You beg.
Has anyone ever gotten a royal flush?
I think the one time the Queen was watching cricket, she had a royal flush.
That's because she was using the royal toilet.
Royal flush.
Okay, mine is, back in the day, there was a show on Discovery. I'm not too sure if they still have it anymore. It was called...
No, they do.
They do? Okay, that's great. It's called How It's Made, right? And what they do is they explain from start to finish how certain things are made. And the guy just talks in such a like monotone way throughout the entire show. It's like, and what they do is they put the thing on the thing, and they flatten it out, and it goes onto the assembly line. And it's like, I mean, look, the show, I enjoy watching the show, because it's interesting to see where some things come from, but at the same time, I almost know indefinitely that towards the end of that show, I'm always going to fall asleep. But it's always such a nice nap.
But that's the beauty of all these things. The nap you get is so nice that I just like them so much.
Yes, exactly. That's the reason why we're doing this. It's for the sake of the nap. All right, Irby, what's your number 4?
My number 4 is Nostalgia Critic. I am a big fan of Nostalgia Critic. I've been watching his videos since high school, and like I've seen every video at least twice. Like I just love his show, so I already know what's gonna happen when I listen to this. I just listen to it for like the familiarity of it. Like I understand what's gonna happen, and it's just easy to fall asleep to.
Yeah, because you've watched it so many times at this point. And if you can't fall asleep, it's still entertaining to watch.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, look, dude, I understand. I'm in pretty much the same boat as you with Nostalgia Critic as well. But, I mean, I can't repeat the same stuff that you're saying. So, yeah.
I have one. Yeah, I have the same version of it, but I can't jump the gun yet, so I'll wait.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, that's it.
Your number 4.
Right. My number 4. Now, don't jump on me yet. I'll qualify it, but Let's Plays. But it very much depends on the presenter. You know, someone like Jacksepticeye. I never fall asleep to. He's way too high energy. I mean, and he doesn't run out of energy ever.
Yes.
I mean, he's funny, he's entertaining, he has so much energy. So I just watch for pure entertainment. But every now and then, you know, you just switch to a Let's Play where it's a game that you know, and it's a presenter that's, you know, not that entertaining. I won't say names, but
yes.
you know, everybody knows that one that is not particularly entertaining to them. Just watching a game that you know, sort of playing out in front of you. It somehow gives me just that comfort, you know. Oh, I know what happens next. Oh, I remember that.
It would be funny if you were doing that with the God of War playthrough. Yes, this is where Kratos rips this person in half.
Now that will happen if watching someone else play a game is pretty boring. Just think back to the time where it was you're at your friend's house and it's their turn to play. God, you're so bored.
However, I will say one thing though: GTA seems to not.
Yeah, that's like one of the few ones because you can go on a rampage.
Where it's just entertaining to watch your friend play next to you because you take turns to see how long each one can last.
Yeah,
you know,
the challenge. Rack up as many stars as you can and see how long it takes.
You can go for. Yes, exactly. Like that. That's always fun. That's the one thing where it's like, oh yeah, it's awesome. All right, my number 4. It's not murder porn in general, but it is CSI. CSI.
It's a specific genre of murder porn, is what you're saying.
Genre, yes.
Surely not CSI Miami. How can you fall asleep to? Yeah.
No, but you see, that gets me excited for the nap I'm going to take. It's like, I'm going to sleep. So, yeah, a lot of the time while watching CSI, I do fall asleep. Because halfway through, I'm always like, oh, this is going to be the murderer. And
yes.
I mean, okay, I can't tell you if I'm right or not, because I fell asleep. but
so she did it.
Yes, exactly. And those naps are always so nice. Because there's surprisingly, in those shows, there's very minimal action, with a lot of CGI showing what they do in the labs. It's like, jeez, they go overboard. It's a good thing that team does not do porn.
Hey, when they ejaculate, it's like,
exactly. And it goes, oh no, Oh no! Oh,
It's
that'd
kind
be
of
horrible.
sad. You look
No.
I can show you some porn movies where the CG is better than what it is in mainstream media. They're like, oh, come the fuck on, guys.
Come on! What are you doing?
I think that's the benchmark now for bad CG. If you can find a porno or what's it, Rule 36 version where the CG is better, you just go, oh, you're not even
Yeah,
trying.
you're not even
The people who are parodying you are
Oh,
putting more effort into
yes.
it.
All right, Irby, you're number
So-
3.
My number 3 is another YouTuber, the last YouTuber I'll mention, Cinema Snob. Now, this guy, he reviews like the worst movies you can imagine. He even sometimes does reviews of porn parodies. Like he
Oh yes,
he
yeah,
did
I've
a
seen some
review
of
of
those. I've seen some
the
of
porn
those.
parody
He's
of
hilarious.
Rugrats. Like it was called Tugrats.
Oh,
Who wanted it?
Why?
It's ridiculous.
Why
Like,
would you
oh my
do
god!
that?
I'm sorry. I
Why?
just imagined the beginning of Rugrats. Do 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 do.
Yeah, they used that song in the intro of the porno. I was like, what the fuck?
No!
What the
Oh
hell?
my god!
It's
Like
so-
and
You could literally do it about
Part of
anything
it-
else. White toddlers,
What
why?
the hell? That is what?
part of the appeal is his voice. He has like this voice that like I don't know how to explain it, but it like crackles a lot.
It's kind of a mixture between an American and a British voice, a little bit.
yeah,
And you're right. It does crackle a little bit. Yeah.
yeah. And
But-
like
but
I just find him so
But at the
hilarious.
same time, he's usually very calm when he says his jokes. He's
Yeah.
super calm when he says them, but they're usually very funny. Yeah. So
Alright,
I-
my number 3. Now, this is not a specific one. Documentaries about medieval England. By God, these things have just gotten boring. I just,
Oh, by the way,
I
we want to
can't-
be very specific here. Documentary
But
specific.
medieval England,
Yes.
yes, specifically medieval England. The rest of Europe there's a lot of intrigue and things like that. The English medieval history, I don't know. It just doesn't tickle my fancy. There's nothing going on there. I mean, England gets invaded, unsuccessful. England gets invaded, unsuccessful. England gets invaded, unsuccessful. This can only happen
It's
so
like,
many times.
I wonder what's going to happen
Yeah.
next.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
You
Well, everybody knows that William the Conqueror was the only one that could do it. So it's common knowledge. Everybody knows that. So it's like, yeah, okay.
Look, honestly, I didn't know this. But okay, I don't go around watching
Yeah.
documentaries about
And then they
medieval
talk
England.
about William of Orange. Real name, by the way. Okay, granted, that's no longer in the medieval period anymore, but I don't know. It's like the English medieval history is just not that intriguing at all. It's like what's happening in Europe at the time. Just it strikes me as more interesting, more important somehow. So it's just so. This is one of the few ones where it's just so boring you fall asleep. Everything else, it's soothing enough to fall
Yeah.
asleep.
Yeah.
This one,
It's
along
just
with
boring
cricket,
that you fall
is
asleep.
too boring to fall asleep.
All right, my number 3 is also another specific YouTuber. It is the not the nostalgia critic, the angry video game nerd.
How dare you?
Angry video game nerd. Look, I know a lot of people can't fall asleep to him because he shouts a lot. But I don't know, for some reason, I've just rewatched a lot of so many of his episodes. It's pretty much the same situation like you, Urbia. I know exactly what's going to happen, to the point where I just watch it for the entertainment value alone, and if I fall asleep, then that's also awesome, because that's what I was looking for when I put him on. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's always great. I always get such nice naps, especially since he started putting out those like really long videos of his with the seasons.
Yeah, like 15 minutes to 20 minutes.
Yes,
like-
but also like he released like full seasons of it. I just put on a
Oh
full
yeah,
season.
true.
I put on a full season, I lay back in my couch, and I know I'm gonna fall asleep.
Yeah.
But it's always like such a good nap.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
it's-
again, that's soothing. It's not because
It
you're
is.
boring. It's just that familiarity that, yes, I remember this.
Yes.
It takes you to a happier time
Yes, exactly.
when you were angry.
Happier
Alright.
time when you were angry.
What?
But all right, Urbia, what's your number 2?
Number 2 for me is X-Files. Now, I love this show. This is in my top 10 shows of all time, but god damn it, there are some scenes that are just so dark. And I can't help but slightly close my eyes a little bit. I'm just gonna rest my eyes. And then before I know it, I wake up next morning god damn it, I'm gonna have to rewatch the episode.
Again, I agree with you on that one. I've also been done it. Again, I don't want to use the same stuff as you, but I know what you're talking about. There are times while watching that show, I just what is going on? I can't see anything.
It's you should investigate during nighttime. I understand. Okay, it's dark.
Because it's effectively you're listening to radio. You're like, oh, okay, fine. Okay, I'll just close my eyes until it goes into daylight again.
You wake up next morning. Oh shit! Fuck!
Damn it! I need to rewatch the episode. Never watch X-Files during the night. You have to watch it during the day. Turn up the brightness on your screen.
Turn up the brightness on your screen. Make sure that the sun's not glaring off of your screen, because that shit happens all the fucking time. It's so annoying.
Yeah.
When it's super dark, you just see the sun glaring off your screen.
Yeah.
All right, Margin, what's your number 2?
Right. This one also a little bit specific, but I think there are a few people who will agree with me. It's QI. Specifically, any QI episode that I've already seen where Stephen Fry was still the host. Now, I have nothing against Sandy Toksvig as the new host. And the show, when you watch it the first time, very funny, very interesting. But if you re-watch one, just for your favorite ones. I do have my favorite ones. I just put that down. I usually put it on my tablet. I lay it next to my bed. I get all snuggy and warm. If there's a rainstorm outside, even better. And I look at it and I just chill out. And 15 minutes max later, passed out, gone. And those are the best naps and best full night sleeps I have ever had. I wake up that next morning.
Today's gonna be a wonderful day.
So it's gonna be a wonderful day. I'm happy. I'm full of energy. I have to go to work.
Cause I'm happy like a guy who just watched QI to fall asleep the previous
And then I walk into the kitchen right, on my way to work. Oh, fuck, I have to go to work today. Shit. And then my day's ruined.
Yeah. Alright, my number 2. I'm going to be a little bit vague here because there's a lot of different YouTubers that do this. Very, very long reviews of games. like stretching into the hour mark, even 2 hour mark. I don't know.
You mean like us?
Okay, okay. True. Hey, we haven't broken. Oh wait, did we break a 2 hour mark on one of our videos? I don't think
I wouldn't be surprised.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I think
though.
One of the Star Wars.
Yeah, one of the Star Wars ones. I wouldn't be surprised. But the thing is, though, I don't know. I just find it so entertaining because these guys, they usually don't have the energy, obviously, to talk with energy throughout the entire 2 hours. So they usually go for a more slower paced, monotone voice. But they also berate the game so much, and I find that just entertaining as fuck. And then I don't know. It's always just so chill. I'm always just yeah, I'm gonna watch this, see what the guy thinks, and then I'm just gonna fall asleep. And I don't know. I really enjoy it. But a lot of different YouTubers do this, and it for some reason it doesn't seem to make a difference which one I watch. It's just.
But again, it's not against the entertainment value.
Yeah, nothing
it's
against
just
the
something nice to take a nap to.
Yes, exactly, and it's also entertaining to watch as well. So if I fall asleep an hour in, or even 30 minutes in, I still get a really good nap out of it, and I also got entertainment out of it. So
win-win,
win-win. Win-win. All right, Urbia, what's your number 1?
So my number 1 is very general. It's anything foreign. If I have to read a subtitle before I go to sleep...
Does this include anime?
Yes, especially anime. If anything with subtitles, it's ridiculous. I wonder if I were to watch a foreign documentary about murder and kidnappings, that would just put me to sleep
You sleep for days.
Yeah, it's like, oh my god, like it's
I mean,
ridiculous.
but you know what? I think it's the reading of the subtitles that cause the sleepiness.
Yeah, it
Because
makes you
Yes.
tired.
Oh
I
my
think.
god, it's so
eventually-
hard sometimes.
Eventually, your eyes they just can't do it anymore. I know the feeling. Your eyes are just like, no, I'm done. I'm done for the day. You can't make me stop.
I refuse to read.
Exactly. It's
Exactly. No, look, I've been there myself. But the thing is, I usually know myself, so I don't watch them just before I go to sleep. I never watch anything with subtitles before I go to sleep.
No, I know sometimes like I'm like 2 minutes left until the anime episode's over, and I'm just like, I can't do this. Like I have to turn it off and watch it tomorrow. Like,
Yeah, because you feel that famous thing where your eyes are like, oh yeah, you're like your blinking gets worse and worse. It, like
yeah,
longer
it's
and
just
longer.
And the
ridiculous.
next thing you see is someone leaning over you, like, dude, you're late. Huh? What?
Uncle Jerry. Uncle Jerry.
No!
All right.
Right.
Martin, you're number one.
This one, it's umbrella. It's all encompassing. No exceptions to this. Not one. Reality shows. Reality shows put me to sleep anywhere, anytime, no matter what.
Yeah, because
And
you just don't.
It's
give a
I
fuck.
don't
Yes.
the amount of not giving a fuck that I give, and the boredom that just hits me. I will pass out. 10 minutes, 12 tops if there's a pretty girl in it, maybe. But I won't last long. I will pass out. Couch, bed, chair, floor. Doesn't matter.
Floor,
Out.
swimming pool.
Upside down in Uncle Jerry's house. Doesn't matter.
Uncle
Oh,
Jimmy.
I
Do not
will
fall
pass
asleep in Uncle
out.
Jimmy's house.
Don't fall asleep in Uncle Jimmy's house while he's watching anything.
Especially when he's watching the Cosby Show.
Yeah.
Do not.
And this one is not because there's entertainment value in it. So this is one of those last resort ones. If I've been awake for 2 days and I just can't get to sleep, I just watch any reality show. Problem solved. Works the same for constipation too.
Hmm.
I can imagine. All right, my number one, and again, it's much like yours. There's no entertainment value here whatsoever. I put this on to get a nap. There's no if and or but about it. It is golf. Look, guys, if you ever find a chance to put golf on the TV, put it on and have yourself the best nap you will ever have in your life. It is unbelievable how refreshed you wake up, because the commentator in golf, could not give less of a fuck if someone was pointing a gun to his head. It's like, be more excited. And he's preparing for the tee. And he's lining up. You just checked the wind. It's like, what the
The hardened ISIS terrorist is pointing what appears to be a Glock 9mm at the
To my
center
head.
of my right temple. At the right trajectory, this should cause either instant death or permanent neurological damage.
I'm
Neurological
so scared.
damage has been defined as a physical or non-physical direct impact to the person's brain, resulting in a permanent difference from.
It's exactly like that. It's ridiculous. And you know what the cool part is? Sometimes you can also hear the wind blowing on the cameras.
Like the wind's louder than
You can hear like birds chirping and stuff. So it's kind of like you're outside,
I don't
but you're not
remember.
really outside.
I don't remember which cartoon it was. I think it was Johnny Bravo or what cartoon where someone hits the golf ball and the commentator literally goes, "The ball is coming towards my head.
Yes.
The ball has hit my head.
head.
I may lose consciousness. In
Yeah, then you
fact,
just false
the
tone.
world seems to be going dark. I should."
Guys, honestly, best nap I ever took.
Can we get
Golf.
the guy?
Best nap.
Can we get the guy that does Mexican soccer to do golf once?
No.
Just once.
Just
Just once,
and
please.
And he lines up the shot. Okay. He's checking the wind. He's checking the wind. He's just like he's checking the wind. He's checking the wind. Oh, he's gonna go over there. He's gonna go over there. Oh my god! Oh, it's all I want. Like, it's just, want Spanish soccer, like, people to come and
Commentators on
commentate.
Just
in
leave him
golf.
alone.
Leave them alone. Why?
Let him be.
Look, honestly though, seriously, best snap you'll ever have. At least in my opinion. Watch a golf game.
Such an exciting athletic sport, too.
Yes, exactly.
You
know what
whack the little ball, you
and
get
the crazy
the little
part is
car.
those tournaments go on forever, so you can get one hell of
Am I
a.
the only one who wants to go drag racing in one of those little golf cars?
You're not the only one. I want to do that as well. All right. Any last words, guys?
Can we ban reality shows?
I wish.
Mm.
I wish.
I mean, it's a good nap, but still such an affront to society.
So a foreign reality show about golf would be the best thing to fall asleep to. Is
Oh,
what
Okay, guys. Let's combine our top ones. Okay,
all right.
it's a foreign golf tournament.
Reality show.
Foreign.
No. It's a foreign golf tournament. Wives, the people who play the golf, their wives are
Yes.
slapping each other for no particular reason at the brunch.
It's a reality show about a foreign golf tournament.
But
And for some reason, it's happening at nighttime.
it's happening at nighttime, and two of the golfers find each other attractive.
There you go.
Done.
Done.
No, that's dangerous. I have to have a pillow handy because I will fall over asleep.
Exactly. But all right. So hope you guys enjoyed our first top 5, and we'll see you all next time. Thank you for all the support and listening to 3 grown-ass men complaining. We hope you enjoyed it. Please remember to subscribe, like, comment, and share, and please consider supporting us on Patreon. If you want to receive updates on our channel, as well as when we release our videos, please join us on Facebook and Twitter. Enjoy, and see you all next time.